You know what movie has never been straight to video? Or what
Uh,
franchise has never been straight to video?
what franchise? The
The
Conjuring?
Star Wars franchise. And the Conjuring franchise. Imagine if you fucking dropped, I don't know, Anakin Skywalker in the middle of the Conjuring. How quickly that movie would have been over.
Can he just kill a demon? Like that he can't see?
No, it'd probably possess him and he would kill him.
Oh, and then he would just kill the whole family?
And he would kill everybody.
Oh, I see. I know what you mean now.
He seems pretty easy to manipulate. Come on now. So, I mean, if the Emperor can do it, why the fuck can't Bath Salt the Demon do it?
Bath Salt? Have you been calling her that the whole time?
Flagpole. What did you say? Flagpole.
Take your stinking paw off me, you damn 38!
No! You're a wizard, Harry.
In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
And I care! What is the deal?
Well, do me a favor, Captain. Go fuck yourself.
Language. Why so serious?
What's your favorite scary movie? I'm Vengeance.
Avengers! Assemble.
Andrew,
Yes.
would you like to play a game of hide and clap?
Yes.
We're talking about The Conjuring today. I'm
Yeah.
Brayden. With me, as always, is Andrew. This is That So Random.
I'm a co-host. Let's go.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
But yeah, the 10-year anniversary of The Conjuring was last month, like July 19th, I believe. I'll double check that.
Ooh. We should do something over The Conjuring then, since you know it was like July 19th of last year, whenever it was 10-year anniversary was.
Last
Or
month.
birthday.
Last month, not last year.
Oh yeah, whatever. I don't give a fuck. This is all stupid. This is below me.
July 19th, I nailed it. July 19th, 2013, it was released in the US of A, at least. It doesn't tell me when it was released elsewhere, but this is a great movie, I think. How do you feel about this, Andrew?
I mean, I think it could have been a lot better. There's a lot of things that. No, I'm just kidding. It's great. I didn't. So we did Insidious, here a while back.
Yeah.
And so I went into this kind of with the same mindset that I went into Insidious, where I was just kind of like, ugh, all right, whatever. I'll watch it. I'll enjoy it, but it's kind of meh. And I talked highly of The Conjuring when we watched Insidious, but watching The Conjuring, I was like, damn, this is so much more enjoyable than Insidious. It's just everything about it. It seemed like which I think we talked about when we watched Insidious, but it's like everything that you could complain about in Insidious, I don't think really showed up in The Conjuring.
Yeah, I think him doing Insidious prior to this probably really helped with that. Like, he probably just improved a lot more just from the experience of working on Insidious.
Yeah, I agree. You remember how I was talking about how I kind of got bored of Insidious, in the third act and whatever?
Yeah.
It's the complete opposite for this movie. I wasn't bored at all in this movie, but in the third act, I think I was the most engaged.
I agree. I think, kind of the most is happening on screen in the third act, but it's never too much either. So much that you're like, holy shit, slow the fuck down.
What the fuck's going on? Yeah.
Dude, that shot at the end of the third act, when all the crows are surrounding the house, it's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a beautiful shot.
Something else I liked, and I guess just there's a certain way to do it. And the two movies that I noticed hard that did it feel like two separate movies before Ed and Lorraine showed up? You know what I mean? I say separate movies, but it's you're getting a story of Ed and Lorraine, these amazing paranormal demon hunters or whatever they are. They're telling their story.
I think I know what you mean. It kind of
and then
it felt like a different movie until the
family.
supernatural things started happening at the house. Because they're just kind of a family moving because of dad's work. Their dad's work.
Well, I mean, kind of I'm saying that, but I also mean it's you're getting a movie of a family that's being terrorized, and then a parallel story is being told about Ed and Lorraine and all these past cases and stuff. So it's what the fuck is this family gonna do? Ed and Lorraine are gonna show up, but it's what the fuck is this family gonna do? So they're just getting tortured, And then like halfway through the movie, Ed and Lorraine's just like, "Hey, what's up? We're here to like solve your issues. You want us to help or what?" Maybe I'm stupid, but that's what I believe. And that's my truth.
I kind of see what you're saying, especially with like, it's still supernatural with Ed and Lorraine, but the whole like Annabelle opening I really enjoyed.
Yes.
And just the mystique that they build around Annabelle is so incredible in this movie. You barely see her, which I think was the right choice.
Well, it's in it. Who said the best character in a horror movie is one that you see the least amount? Somebody said that, like some famous actor or director or storyteller, somebody said that.
Yeah, because you fear the unknown.
Yeah. And so it's like you see Annabelle, but like you don't really see anything she does.
No, she doesn't. You don't see her move until the third act when she's in the rocking chair. She doesn't turn her head over. Right. She's just a doll sitting there the whole movie until then.
Yeah.
And there's like this horror around her, sure. Like, yeah, a child, like the spirit inhabited this doll's body. We left her in the spare room. We found her here.
The one thing I didn't like is how Ed and Lorraine showed up right as like their daughter was locked in the room. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty convenient, but
yeah, but I mean, I can't if that's the
at the same time, like Lorraine like gets visions, so she knew something might happen. Like she knew that her daughter was in danger because of what she saw in the water.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess that's fair, but it was mighty convenient. But then again, maybe this was just Annabelle playing games with them, where Annabelle is just like, "I'm gonna fuck some shit up, bro," and then she wanted them to see the fear in their kids' eyes. You know, maybe that's what she wanted.
Yeah, and maybe just to show them that this case can't hold her. It might can hold all these other things, but not her.
Yeah. I've never seen the Annabelle movies. So which ones are good and which ones are bad?
The first one is awful. I hate the first Annabelle movie. It's on the same level as The Nun for me. They're both really bad. Annabelle Creation I like a lot. It's probably my favorite after the first two Conjuring movies. I actually like it more than The Conjuring 3. And
really?
Yeah, I think Annabelle Creation's really good. And Annabelle Comes Home, I think most people like it more than I do. Like, a lot of people do like it. I thought it was okay. It's watchable, but it wasn't anything special to me.
So, is that the origin story?
Annabelle Creation's the origin.
Then what the fuck is Annabelle?
It takes place like
independent story?
Yeah, basically. It takes place after The Conjuring, I'm pretty sure, and she just kind of winds up in this random home.
Oh, what the fuck? That's so stupid.
And, like, you know how Insidious kind of, James Wan utilized the baby sometimes for scares, but he never really used the baby as a crutch?
Yeah.
The Annabelle has a baby in it, and it uses that baby as a crutch. Like, every scare involves this fucking baby, and it gets really annoying.
So, actually, I take it back. I hate The Conjuring because they broke the one rule you don't break in movies.
Unless you're John Wick.
Unless you're John Wick.
Yeah, killing a dog.
John Wick killed a dog?
No, unless you're the movie John Wick. That's the only movie that can kill a dog because they base the entire plot around it.
Yeah. Have you ever seen John Wick 4?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it? Okay, I need to check it out then.
I think it's my second favorite after the original.
Ooh. Does it leave it open-ended for a fifth, or is it just kind of over?
I think they've already announced a fifth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
this isn't about John Wick.
I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but yeah, I think they've already announced a fifth.
Huh. So, in the Conjuring universe, and of all the Conjuring movies, where do you rate the Conjuring? Is it the top?
Yeah, it's the very
best
top.
One?
Very top.
And then what would you put under it?
Conjuring 2.
Conjuring 2.
Yeah.
So you just really didn't like the third one, did you?
I like it enough. I don't think it's as good as the first two. I don't like. James Wan is just so damn good. Like the atmosphere he creates, it's like it can't be replicated.
Okay, what about let's talk about a big scare from all three movies. And this is, I guess, the 10th anniversary of The Conjuring. But if it wasn't for Conjuring, you wouldn't even have the rest of this universe.
Yeah, exactly.
So Like, what do you think the best scare from this movie is?
Best scare from this movie.
Or the most eerie, whatever is the thing that no matter how many times you rewatch the movie, it just kind of makes your arm hairs stand up. Either the most eerie thing or the scariest thing.
I mean, I like the hide and clap scene a lot, but Bathsheba, she's kind of creepy, but honestly, the mom that killed the son is creepier than her to me. Like, when she's like, she made me do it! That is creepy as fuck. That is so creepy. When, like, particularly, like, the first time you see her in the house when the cop notices her. Yeah. That is terrifying.
I thought it was pretty creepy whenever...
Or when Bathsheba's body drops down, like, she sees her feet for the first time, she sees the body hanging from the tree. I thought that's pretty good.
Yeah. I thought was one of the things you were talking about was like when Lorraine was in the basement with the flashlight and she turned and the lady's back in her face and she's like, she made me kill
I like that one too.
baby.
Yeah. I was talking about the one before that with the cop guy, and the one with Lorraine is also good. And that's how she figures out like how Bathsheba operates. She's like, I know what she's doing. She's trying to possess the mother that killed the children.
Apparently there's like a plot hole in this movie that they don't, I guess, realize. Whenever Ed and Lorraine are talking about demons can't possess inanimate objects or whatever, and then they say that or something, they can't possess them because the guy's like, you remember when the one guy is in Ed's little trophy room of stuff and he's like, oh yeah, I got all these like holy items around, and the guy's like, well, why don't you just light them on fire? Because like, if the demon could possess it, wouldn't that kill the demon?
I don't know. Could the demon not just transfer itself somewhere else?
Well, it can't. It can't fucking possess a inanimate object anyways. That's what I keep. That's the thing that I've always heard whenever people talk about this is that's like a major plot hole of the Conjuring universe. Is they say it can't possess something, but then they treat every object like it's something that can be possessed.
Yeah, I don't. But
I don't remember it exactly, but that's like what it is. Like,
I mean, the only inanimate object that's really possessed is Annabelle, because like, yeah, sure, shit's flying off the walls and everything, but that doesn't mean that it's possessing it. It just means it's throwing shit.
Well, the little boy possessed the music box.
He doesn't. You can see him through it. He doesn't possess it.
Wouldn't that mean that he did possess it though? If you can see him only with the music box?
I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't think they ever go in detail on how it works, other than you can just see him through this box.
I think it's one of them things that people like watch this movie too many times and we're just looking for something to nitpick.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what they found.
It's not that big of a deal.
In the second movie, what do you think the best thing was, like, in terms of, like, scare or most eerie moment or whatever?
Probably the Crooked Man.
Yeah.
Fucking like love the Crooked Man. He's it's so good.
Yeah.
I thought the nun painting is pretty good in that, too. Like, when Lorraine's looking at the painting of the nun, and then, like, you know, the nun is actually there.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And then the third movie. What do you think the best?
Oh, I don't remember the third quite as well.
Man, it's got to be that fucking waterbed scene.
Oh, with the kid? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Yeah, at the beginning of the movie, that's creepy as hell.
Yeah, no, I think that's my all-time favorite, like, scare from at least The Conjuring. I don't know why I love that so much, because it's like, I would personally never sleep on a waterbed, because after I seen that, I'd be like, man, what if somebody's hiding in this motherfucker? Like, that would just deter me from ever sleeping on one, period.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck that.
Yeah. What if somebody gets me? What did you think of, like, I don't know, if you were the dad in that situation and you had, like, fucking, what did he have, like, 7 kids or some shit?
5 daughters.
5 daughters. There were 7 people in the house. That's what it was.
Yeah.
If you had, like, you know, all these people to take care of and all this shit was going on, would you just lock the doors, board the windows up, and, you know, do what a certain individual... Never mind. Would you add to it if, like, all this shit was going on? Like, add to the fucking ghost? Just kill everyone in the house and just fucking go crazy?
I mean, as soon as... Honestly, I don't know. If I was the dad, as soon as I saw that dead bird in the same spot that the dog was, I would have left. I would have been the fuck out of there before the demon.
Abandon the fucking family.
No, I would have took my family. Like, get the fuck out of there before, like, something worse happens. Like, the demon hasn't yet attached itself. Get the fuck out before it does. Even though you don't know it's a demon, you know something weird is up.
I think I would have just been like, you know what? You want to fucking fuck with me, demon? I'll be a bigger demon. I'll just fucking kill the whole house. Burn the house down, too. And then Ed and Lorraine come back in, like, their 80s, and they're like, fuck, we got 2 demons, like, having a fucking battle royal match for who's the worst motherfucker around. And I would be that other one. I'd be that other one. Like, some dude fucking was getting haunted, so he like, killed his entire family and, like, fucking burnt the house down, and somebody rebuilt the house. It was the other demon that rebuilt it. Fucking hired a construction crew come out there.
So your entire plan to combat a demon is to become a demon yourself.
Yeah. Just be like, come at me, bitch. Come on.
Okay, I guess that makes enough sense. Why not just buy a bunch of, like, crosses and holy water and stuff?
Because I'm a demon now.
But why? You don't have to be. You already made your choice.
Yeah, what if I can shoot? I'm too far committed at this point. I'm too far gone. There's no saving me. What if I can shoot, like, lightning out of my fingertips or some shit? What if I have better powers than the other demon?
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna have to call Ed up to exercise you both.
Oh, well, that'd be kind of fucking asshole move.
You're a demon, dude. Are you? I don't know. Are you gonna be a friendly demon?
Well, I don't know. I'll be like fucking. I can be a corporate demon if you want.
Corporate demon, corporate Kane.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was.
Yeah, I know. But that's fucking. I was thinking of Kane the whole time too, but I was trying not to bring it up.
Well, that's where I was going the whole time, so I guess it really didn't matter.
Oh, I'll just become a dead man then.
You know, the one thing I fucking hated was the guy, the videographer guy. Andrew, wasn't that his name? Well, they're like in the basement trying to restrain the mom, and he's like, "I found a little girl."
Oh no, he was very stupid in that moment. Before that, he was kind of chill though.
Yeah, no. Before that, he was fine, but he's like, "Here's the little girl's exact coordinates."
Yeah, and he knows there's a demon in the fucking basement. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that moment I was just like. But when Ed peeked his head through and he's like, "I banish you back to hell," I was like, wait, what happened to the whole fucking Latin thing?
Yeah. Bathsheba, I banish you. Or I condemn you to hell.
Yeah, I condemn you to hell.
It's great. And, I mean, it still goes on for like 5 minutes after he says that, too. Like, it's not immediate by any means. Yeah, and Lorraine, like, touches her forehead and she's like, "Remember that day that you told me you would never forget. The day at the beach with her family."
Wouldn't that suck if that lady just got, like, Alzheimer's or something in the middle of that? And she's just like, "I can't fucking remember my family."
Yeah, then they just have to execute her.
Yeah, just shoot her in the back of the The cop just, like, peeks a gun through the like, railing of the porch or something and just shoots her.
I will tell you.
Fucking blood's all over Ed's face.
I watched Nightmare on Elm Street today, and the parents in The Conjuring are way better fucking parents than any of the parents in that movie. Yeah,
don't they dismiss all the kids?
Yes! They just ignore them. They're like, "No, what you're saying can't be true. I don't care that all your friends are dead. There's no way that there's a guy in your dreams, even though we know who Fred Krueger is. No way that's possible."
So how are you... Like, how did that movie hold up in your opinion? Like,
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, like, was there any moments that was, like, actually scary to you?
Oh, no, not really, but I still enjoyed the movie.
No. I just meant, like, so, like, the eerie element was probably taken away because, you know, you've seen other stuff that's, you know, done eerie way better. I bet you could watch The Conjuring, you know, right now and probably have a more eerie feeling of, like, than, like, Nightmare on Elm Street. But was there any, like, good jump scares or anything? Or was it all just built on the Freddy Krueger 1-2 Freddy's coming for you?
I mean, there weren't many jump scares. A lot of the scares you kind of saw coming, which, I mean, James Wan kind of does that too. Like, James Wan does not put a lot of jump scares in his movies, and if there's something that people could say is a jump scare, it's usually not really, because he's building tension the entire time. You know something's coming, the way he, like, pans the camera. You know something's probably going to happen. He doesn't try to trick you He'll have fake scare, sure, but I mean, every movie does that.
What do you think, the Insidious or the Conjuring has like the better like tension building with like the violin thing and like Insidious? And doesn't the Conjuring have anything like that? I don't even remember.
It wasn't nearly as loud, but you know, every time they kind of just cut to the house, like they had that score going, like kind of I guess the main theme.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, I think that like violins from like Insidious was.
I didn't like how loud it was. I wish it was just a little less loud.
Loved how loud it was. That's something I love because that's what got me. I was like, ooh.
Oh dang. Okay, you're serious about this.
Yeah. So you're gonna watch all the Nightmare movies, right?
Maybe.
Oh, you'll love the one where like Freddy Krueger's basically in a video game.
What?
Yeah, it's like Dream Fighters or something like that.
Dream Warriors?
Yeah, where they have like the power glove.
That's a lot of people's favorite, isn't it? Yeah, that's 3.
Oh,
right?
maybe it's not. Maybe it's not that one, and maybe it's 4 that I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah, I think that's
one of them's really bad.
That's called. I saw a lot. They were like all on Max, and yeah, 4 was like Dream something. It wasn't Dream Warrior though, or something else. Anyway,
yeah, whichever one. They're all on Max. You said.
I don't know if all of them are, but a few of them are at least.
Oh, but yeah,
The Conjuring though, great movie.
Yeah,
it's fucking
it
awesome.
It is a movie.
I think that Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are amazing as the leads in this. They are, like, their chemistry is just incredible, and I think this is their first time working together.
If you told me they were married in real life, I would believe it.
I would too. Like, yeah. Like, she won't, I love their commitment to each other. Like, she will not leave him, and he doesn't want to lose her, so he's like, look, I gotta perform this exorcism myself. Get out. And she's like,
yeah, he's
no.
like, I don't want to lose you. And she's just like, you won't.
Yeah, she's like, God brought us together for a reason. This is the reason. And she kind of says that the whole movie. Like, God brought us together for a reason.
You know, Ed is kind of like The Undertaker.
What do you mean?
Like, he wants to get out. He wants to get out.
Oh.
But every time he tries, the phone rings. And who is it on the other side? Vince McMahon. And he's just like, babe, we got to go back. And she's just like, all right, let's go, bro.
Yeah, it's someone that's having problems with a demon, though, on his line. On Ed's line.
Yeah, so I guess it's kind of, kind of shitty for him.
He just calls Ed up like, fuck, dude. Can you get rid of Kane for me, dude?
Mm-hmm. And that's why Kane's no longer in the WWE, because Ed and Lorraine exorcised him from the WWE.
Exactly. What did you think of all the kids in this? I honestly didn't really find any of them that annoying, which is impressive to me.
Yeah, I think most of the kids in this movie are like bigger actors now.
It makes sense. They were pretty good in this as child actors, so.
Yeah, but like the little girl who was crying because the door or something like that, there was somebody behind the door. I think she's like, I think she's like the biggest actor of them all. I want to say.
Was that April, or was that... No, was April the one that slept walk? I don't remember. There's so many. I know which one you're talking about, though.
Yeah, I think the one that saw the thing behind the door, I think that's Joey King, Christine. Pretty sure she's like a bigger actor now. I feel like I've seen her in other things.
It might have been her, yeah. I think you're right.
Let's see what she was in. She's 24 now. Oh, apparently she joined Taylor Swift on stage in Kansas City.
What, she was in The Dark Knight Rises? This was a year before The Conjuring. The hell?
Oh,
who was she in that?
Chick in the Bullet Train.
Oh, what chick?
The one that looked like she, fuck. Why did you ask me?
Was it that? Oh, she's the
Russian dude's daughter.
Yeah, okay. So she's a co-lead. She's the co-lead.
Oh, she was in Slender Man. I think she was the main character in Slender Man.
You say that like I've seen it.
I fucking watched it in theaters.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a long story. It wasn't my choice.
Okay. No, you don't.
Yeah, she was the main character in Slender Man.
Yeah, so she's gone on to do some stuff. Good for her.
Yeah. She was in Horton Hears a Who. That's a pretty big one. She's in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. What the fuck?
Really?
Apparently. I don't know what she was in it, but she was in it. She's credited for it.
Was she Max?
Was she in The Dark Knight Rises?
Was she Max in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody?
She was not. She was not Max.
Oh, okay. That's the only female character I remember that was a kid in that show.
Let's see. Oh, she was Talia al Ghul. That's who she was in The Dark Knight Rises. Nobody fact check it. Just
whatever.
Remember that. Yep, that's who she was.
No, I don't know the actress's name, but she's Leo's wife in Inception.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. She was Talia al Ghul.
Huh?
Yeah, she's credited as Talia al Ghul. Is there like a flashback where she's a kid?
Oh, yeah, in the pit, yes.
I was just fucking around.
Yeah, that makes sense, though. Because this was a year before The Conjuring, so she would have been young.
I was just fucking around, and I was like, oh yeah, she's Talia al Ghul. But no, that's who she actually is. Fuck yeah, I'm so smart. What? Yeah, I don't, what?
Oh, I was just gonna say, something I love about, like, James Wan horror movies, I don't know why I like it so much. Just how he, like, this ghost hunter-esque team goes in and sets all this equipment up, just to get proof of this thing and to learn how to stop it. I really like it.
Well, what I don't get is why they have to get proof to do a fucking exorcism from the Pope. Like, why the fuck does the Pope have to give you permission to do an exorcism?
I don't know, because they're part of the Catholic Church, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like if the Pope, I feel like he would just be like, yeah, you probably should do it if you think it's, shit's going down.
Yeah, right? Like, is banishing the enemy of God not a good thing? Can we not do that without permission?
I don't know, I guess not, apparently. Hey, is the Joseph Bishara, wasn't he Bathsheba? Wasn't he the face of the demon or whatever?
I have no idea.
Or is he,
he was a cop, wasn't he? Or no, who was the cop?
The cop was...
Brad was the cop's name.
Yeah. John Brotherton.
Yeah, I don't know him.
You don't know John Brotherton?
No!
John Brotherton?
I don't.
What if I name one thing that he was in? Will you know him if I do that?
Probably not.
I bet you will. You want to know why?
No.
Because he was in... Are you ready?
Yeah. Go ahead. Was he in a Batman movie?
He was in Lights, Camera, Christmas.
Oh, yes. The iconic movie Lights, Camera, Christmas.
I think it was a Hallmark movie.
My mom's probably seen it then.
Oh, she probably knows a good John Brotherton movie then.
Wait, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy, dude?
He was in I was just about to say he was also in Guardians of the Galaxy, if that helps you remember anything.
I'm not finding him on this cast list. He must be pretty
cool.
And
he's in like some fucking background scene or some shit like that.
Probably so. It was looking like it. It's looking a lot like that.
Did you know Chris Pratt was in Guardians of the Galaxy?
No way, dude.
He was Star-Lord. He was actually the main character.
Did you know that James Gunn is the new head of DC?
Is he really?
Yeah, dude. It's kind of crazy. Hopefully
John
DC starts getting good again.
Was a Nova Star Blaster.
Oh. Yeah.
So.
Iconic character.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is now on Disney+, so I may have to finally watch it.
Have you seen that? You've had to have seen this at some point in your life. The meme of Annabelle in the chair, and it's just like, welcome to Chili's or whatever?
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, that's all I can think of when I see that fucking scene.
You are a very interesting person.
Am I?
I mean, I guess.
Well, I'll take it, I guess. I don't know. Jeez, thanks.
Oh, yeah. Joseph Bishar was Bathsheba.
So, Amel played Bathsheba. Or at least the facial structure of Bathsheba.
Yes. I think he's also the lipstick demon as well.
Oh, that would make sense. They do kind of look similar.
Yeah, I think he is. I could be wrong.
They do, no. The nose looks the same on both of them.
It says that he's a composer, though.
Interesting. James Wan isn't against putting, like, composers and stuff in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Apparently he made the film scores for Insidious, 111111, Dark Skies, and The Conjuring. So, good on him.
He hasn't composed any more James Wan scores since The Conjuring?
Doesn't look like that, no.
Dang. Have you seen *Malignant*?
No, I haven't watched it.
Aw, that movie's so good.
Yes, okay, so, alright, here we go in some movies. In Insidious, he is the lipstick-faced demon. In The Conjuring, he's Bathsheba. In Annabelle, he's the Annabelle demon. I don't know what that is since I've never seen that movie. In Insidious Chapter 3, he's the lipstick-faced demon. In The Conjuring 2, he's Valak demon. So that means he's the nun, right?
Wait, the lipstick-faced demon is in Insidious Chapter 3?
Yeah, I think it's a post-credit scene.
What? I missed that because I turned that movie off as soon as the credits rolled because it sucked.
Yeah, I literally think it's a post-credit.
What?
Like,
no, I might have to check that out to see what's up because I mean,
just
dude,
look up
Return of Boogie Mall Dog.
in Conjuring 2, he was Valak. Isn't Valak the nun?
Yeah.
And then in Annabelle Creation, he's the Annabelle demon again. And then he reprises his role as Lipstick Face Demon in Insidious: The Last Key.
So the Lipstick Face Demon is in The Last Key. Do I have to watch that now? Before I watch The Red Door?
No, I think you should just look up on YouTube. Lipstick Face Demon, Annabelle, or Insidious Chapter 3, and then Insidious: The Last Key.
Okay.
Isn't The Last Key the one? Yeah, The Last Key is the one where they go back to, what's her name's, like, hometown, and you get, like, flashbacks and all that other shit.
Yeah,
and then it's
Elisa's.
It's, like, led to believe that she's the reason that the first Insidious movie happened because she left the red door open, which allowed the Lipstick Face Demon to go into the house and haunt the little boy and all that bullshit. It's very confusing, but I think a lot of people are stupid and like it, so.
Odd. I'll watch The Red Door sometime for my boy Patrick Wilson, but...
Have you heard anything about that? Or has it came out yet? Yeah, it's came out.
What do you mean? Yeah, that's why we did the Insidious episode.
Yeah, I know, I forget shit! Fuck you!
No, it's out on digital right now. I don't think it's streaming anywhere yet, though, so I'm probably just gonna wait for it to go to Max or something, wherever it goes.
Yeah, I don't know, have you heard anything about it?
If not, but we can see what the reviews are looking like.
Well, while you look at that, I'm gonna ask you another question. I saw like a teaser trailer for The Conjuring 4. Is that real?
I have heard nothing about The Conjuring 4.
So that's a fan-made trailer. Those pieces of shit on YouTube got me. How fucking dare they?
Yeah.
It had the little movie thing at the bottom. It said first like take or first something, whatever the fucking trailers have. It looked all professional, but I didn't watch it because it was 2 minutes and I was like, I got 2 minutes to do other things other than watch this. I don't even think this is real, but.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything about a Conjuring 4 at all.
Well,
nothing about casting, filming, so yeah.
Oh.
So it won't happen anytime soon because they can't film anything.
What if it comes out tomorrow?
No, that would be crazy since the strikes are going on. But
wait, there's a filming strike too?
Like, there's an actor strike, or not an act, or
writer
strike. So like I think whatever is filming right now, like they can finish filming if it's already started, but they haven't started filming. They're not starting filming. So unless it's already started, nah.
Isn't that going to end with like the writers just coming back? Didn't some like big Hollywood executive said that we can outweight them?
They say that until they can't make movies anymore.
Who says they can't make movies? They could just fucking churn out a bunch of bullshit and it'll make money.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
that's what they do anyways.
True,
that's what they do to begin with, so what's it fucking matter?
I know, right? The Meg 2's already made a fuck ton of money.
Yeah. So, anyways, Hollywood, hit us up. We will write a movie for you. It won't be good. We're going to let you know ahead of time.
Well, you can't.
There's going to be plenty of plot holes.
Don't join the Writers Guild.
Oh, I'm not joining shit. I'm just going to fucking write a movie for $40.
$40.
Fuck yeah. Fucking get my name out there. Be like, this is the guy that wrote that terrible ass movie. And then it'll be like, let's give him another chance.
This is the guy that wrote the most piece of shit movie I've ever seen.
Yeah. And then all these other companies will be like, fuck, let's give this guy a chance. Maybe he can do better. And I just progressively get worse to the point where it's not funny anymore. And then I write like a fucking Citizen Kane out of nowhere. And they're like, oh my.
Oh, so you're attempting to have a Cinderella story of a career.
Yes, but I follow it up with literally the worst film that has ever graced the planet. And then I get like banished. And then I come back at the end of my life and I'm just like, give this to Hollywood. And it's a script and it's a Citizen Kane Part 2, basically. And everybody's like, oh my God, he was the best writer ever. And then people debate for the rest of my life, or for the rest of their lives, because I'm already dead, whether or not like I was an amazing writer or not. They're like, well, he had so many shitty movies that he wrote. And then the other person will be like, yeah, but he made two of the best ones that's ever been made. And then that'll be the argument. I'll have like 60 bad ones, but like 2 good ones. And then 1 okay one, which will be the first one I ever write.
This is quite a contingency you got in place.
Yeah, I've already written I'm also going to write a movie about my life. That'll be my Citizen Kane Part 2.
Maybe you should write The Conjuring 4.
Oh, fuck yeah. We'll call it The Conjuring 4. The dad from the first Conjuring versus the bath salt demon. Let's fucking go!
Why don't they just bring the Crooked Man back? Give him his own movie. Well, I don't know. Actually, don't give any of these characters their own movies unless you're going to get a director that knows what the fuck they're doing.
Is James Wan done with The Conjuring?
Yeah. He basically said, like, he'll do, like, 2 entries, and then he wants to go do something new. So, like, yeah, they basically were just like, well, shit, these 2 movies were successful, James, so who are you going to pass this franchise off to? And same with Insidious. He did the first 2, no more after that. Same thing with Aquaman. Even, obviously, there's not going to be an Aquaman 3, but even if there was going to be, he wouldn't have done it.
There was an Aquaman 2?
It comes out in December.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, wait a second, I've never seen fucking Aquaman 2.
No, it comes out in December.
Remember how I liked Aquaman more than you did?
You remember how I fell asleep during Aquaman?
Yeah, you did fall asleep. Now I think you like Aquaman more than I do.
Why do you think that?
Because I don't like Aquaman at all.
But I fell asleep during the movie.
Yeah, but how many times have you rewatched it?
None.
Okay, maybe we like it about the
So, like, the 10 minutes I missed, I just never saw. I don't really care. I think that movie, it looks very good. Like, visually, it's great, but narratively, it's very whatever.
I think it's just weird.
Yeah, that's true. It is weird. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how they just, like, blew their load on Black Manta instead of saving him for the sequel. They make him look like an absolute chump in the first fucking movie.
Didn't they kill him?
No, he's in the post-credit scene. He's not dead. He's gonna be the villain in 2. The main villain in 2.
Is he?
Yeah, instead of a secondary villain. Which I think they should have just done that whole origin thing at the beginning where his father dies, and then he not come back until the next fucking movie. They didn't need that whole second act where it was Aquaman versus Black Manta, just to make Black Manta look like a fucking pussy. Anyway.
I like Aquaman versus Ocean Master.
Yeah,
Wasn't that his name? I don't even fucking remember.
Yes, that was Patrick Wilson.
It was Patrick Wilson.
Yeah, dude, he's in all of James Wan's movies.
Is he really?
Basically, yeah. He's in Insidious. He's in Insidious 2. He's in The Conjuring 2. He's not in Malignant.
So is he the Johnny Depp to the Tim Burton Johnny Depp? Is that like
yeah,
Patrick
essentially,
Wilson
yeah,
and James Wan?
Basically,
oh,
yes.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, Patrick
Johnny
Wilson is his boy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the entire reason that he didn't kill Ocean Master in the first movie is because it's Patrick Wilson, and he just wanted him to be in the sequel too.
Huh.
Yeah, but
how many movies what's that fucking dude's name? I just said it and I already forgot it. Not Johnny Depp, but
Tim Burton?
God damn, thank you. How many Tim Burton movies is Johnny Depp not in?
Not in? Oh. Let's see, there's 19 Tim Burton movies. He's in a lot of them. I'm gonna see if I can name every Tim Burton movie from beginning to end, okay? He's not in...
Wait.
Okay.
Let me pull up the list of movies. I want you to do this shit.
I'm doing
chronological.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, here, wait. Let me get to the...
You do know I've seen every single Tim Burton movie, right?
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. Everyone directed by him.
All right. Let's go.
First
start
is Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and he's not in that.
Yes. Okay.
Second is Beetlejuice, which he's also not in.
Okay.
Third is Batman 89, which he's not in. 4 is Edward Scissorhands, which he is in. Then after Edward Scissorhands, it was Batman Returns, right? Which he's not in.
Yes.
Then Ed Wood, which he's in.
Yes.
Then, wait.
Well, you skipped one, but technically he didn't direct it.
Oh, you're talking about Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah. He wrote the story and he was the producer.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the movies he's directed.
Okay.
What? Okay, I'm trying to, because I know Mars Attacks is 1996. I don't know if there was anything between Mars Attacks and Ed Wood. I don't think there was.
There was not.
So Mars Attacks, which he is not in.
Okay.
After that, he did, was it Sleepy Hollow?
This man is insane.
Which he's in. And then after that, he did the atrocious Planet of the Apes movie, which he is not in.
Oof.
What, have you seen that?
The bad Planet of the Apes movies with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
I think I have.
Yeah,
or I've just seen the ending of it.
Yeah, it's not good.
All I can say is the trilogy that came after, goated.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, I love those Planet of the Apes movies, the trilogy. It's like my favorite trilogy ever, probably. Like, just because The Dark Knight Rises isn't as good as Batman Begins or The Dark Knight, I just think the Planet of the Apes trilogy is more consistent, which is why I prefer it as a trilogy.
I think the second one is the weakest one, and I think you think War is the weakest one.
No, I think the Rise is the weakest one. Dawn is my favorite. The second one's my favorite.
I just don't like the human characters in Dawn.
You don't like Gary Oldman?
Not really.
Oh wow. I mean,
Wait. Not Gary Oldman. The guy who was helping the apes, not the guy. Gary Oldman was trying to kill the apes, wasn't he?
Kill them? No, he was helping Caesar. I'm pretty sure.
Was he?
No, I don't remember. No, he blows up at the end. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
After Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes was Big Fish, which is great, and Johnny Depp is not in. After that is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which Johnny Depp is in. After that is Sweeney Todd, which Johnny Depp is also in.
Oh, you missed the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
That you directed?
Mm-hmm.
Between Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Sweeney Todd?
Sweeney Todd. Yep. Came out the same year as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
There's no way he directed it then.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no. I know it's animated. That's why I fucking forgot it. Corpse Bride.
Yeah.
And he's in that.
Yeah, there you go.
And Johnny Depp's in that.
He is in that.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd, Johnny Depp's in it. Is Alice in Wonderland after Sweeney Todd?
Yes, sir.
Ugh, I hate that movie. Johnny Depp's in it, though. Then Dark Shadows, Johnny Depp is also in. Then Big Eyes is after that, I think, which he's not in.
Oh, you missed another fucking movie that came out the same year as Dark Shadows.
Oh, Frankenweenie. I don't know who's in that.
Oh.
Johnny Depp is probably not in it. Yeah, then Big Eyes, which he's not in. Then Miss Pettigrew's, I don't remember the name of that movie. It's Miss Pettigrew something. For something children.
Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Yeah, that. I knew it was something like that. Mrs. Something Home for Children.
Yeah, Miss Dum Dum's Home for Dumb Children.
I think after that he did Dumbo, and that's the last movie he directed, and Johnny Depp is not in that, but Michael Keaton sure is.
Yeah. What about Beetlejuice 2?
Is that official?
It says on Wikipedia. It says it's filming.
Is it? If that's...
Apparently.
How have I heard nothing about this, if that's true?
I don't know.
I just named every Tim Burton film. Alright, it says it says 2024.
Yeah, 2024 is when it comes out. It says it's filming.
What? Oh, what?
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega's supposed to be in it. Holy fuck. This movie's gonna be awesome. William Dafoe's supposed to be in it? What the fuck?
You're just gonna make him Beetlejuice, but not put any makeup on him?
No, Michael Keaton. Yeah, it's gonna be a second Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I thought I was scary.
They're gonna put a motorcycle helmet on him and make him the motorcycle helmet Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy, though. I didn't know that was happening. I knew there were rumors for years, but I didn't know anything ever came from it. Wednesday, Tim Burton directed at least some episodes on, or he was the main director or main producer of. He was the creator, or what?
Yeah, he directed 4 episodes.
Yeah, but Wednesday's pretty good. It's probably the closest to a return of form I've seen from Burton since post 2010s, because I didn't really like any of the 2010s movies he's did. Big Eyes is probably my favorite, and that probably says something.
I don't even know what Big Eyes is.
Amy Adams and Christoph Waltz are in it.
Oh, I like Amy Adams. She was Lois, or no wait, wasn't she Lois Lane?
She was.
Yeah, I thought she was. She was also in The Office.
She was also in Nocturnal Animals.
Yeah, that you haven't seen.
No, dude, I looked at the cast last night, though, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why have I not seen this?
Just watch the first few minutes and you'll realize what you had.
Oh, is it bad?
Oh, it's fucking naked fat people just dancing.
Is that the whole movie?
I don't know. I never got past the first few minutes.
Oh, okay, never mind. I won't start it then.
Or you could just skip past that.
Yeah, that's true. Or I could just watch The Conjuring again.
Oh, that's an idea right there.
But The Conjuring,
do an episode on The Conjuring.
Back to The Conjuring. The atmosphere that James Wan creates, the tension he creates, is fucking phenomenal. And that's why I love him as a horror director. It's not necessarily because of all his scares, it's because of the atmosphere he creates and how engrossing it is. Like, I get so into his fucking movies. Like time ceased to exist. My attention is only on what's going on screen.
Yeah, that third act, like, I was on and off on my phone because, I had seen the movie. And so, like, I knew what happened. I was listening and stuff, but when the third act came around, he had my full attention.
Yeah, anytime Ed and Lorraine were on screen, he had my full attention too. They're so good.
So, like, well over half of the movie he had my attention?
Exactly.
Oh.
Anytime Annabelle was on screen, he had my attention.
But I thought you hated Annabelle.
I hate the movie Annabelle. And Annabelle does freak me out. She freaks me the fuck out, dude. I hate it. I hate dolls.
You should watch the Chucky movies.
Well, Chucky doesn't freak me out.
Chucky freaked me out.
I mean, he just looks like, I don't know. He looks a lot easier to fuck up than Annabelle.
Annabelle's like glass.
She's like bigger though. Chucky's tiny.
Yeah, and that motherfucker is quick too.
No. Annabelle just looks more real is basically what I'm saying.
All right, if that one channel that does the death battles, if they're listening, death battle, Chucky versus Annabelle. Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
That one channel.
Yeah, I don't remember what the
I don't know what they're called either.
I just remember they did the death battles, and then like I remember they did like.
You said that, and I thought of dead meat at first, but that's a death count or kill count, not death battle.
Yeah, those videos were so good. I was telling you, we were talking about you were watching the Friday the 13th movies, and I was like, oh yeah, you should watch Hellraiser. And you were like, oh man, wasn't there like, how many did you say there was? Like 10 of them or something?
Yeah.
And I was like, no man, there's like 4. And then I fucking looked it up and there's fucking 12 Hellraiser movies. And I was like, okay, alright, let me back up a little bit. I was like, you're like, oh, they just seem like fucking weird. And I was like, just watch the fucking kill count. James H. Anise just, he tells you what fucking happens. So, good on him for watching them fucking bad movies. And I don't even know how many he's done. Maybe he only did to Hellraiser 4, and he just never did any more.
Hey, can you blame the guy? How have there been 10 of those movies? That's insane to me.
Well, there's one that came out in 2018, and I think there's one that came out in 2022.
They're still making... I didn't even know... I never saw anything about that.
Yeah, because I looked it up.
Like, when I went to the theater, I'd never seen them playing. Like, what the hell?
Most of them didn't get released.
Oh,
okay, so
that makes sense.
It says...
Oh my god, there is a 2022 film. What?
I told you.
Oh, it's a Hulu original.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So they went from, like, 87 when the first one was made to fucking 88. So they did that fucking year turnaround bullshit. Then it took them a couple years in 92 to release the other one. Then it was like 96, then 2000, then 2002, 2005, and then...
Oh, apparently the one that came out last
2.
year is like some kind of like reboot or something. It said it's like a remake.
Thank God. They fucking released 2 in 2005. Why they did that, I don't know. But then they released one in 2011 and then 2018.
That's crazy. I don't know how there's 10 of those. That's insane.
Yeah.
Or 12 of those. God.
Yeah.
I can't even believe that. Like, what the fuck?
All I know is the guy who played the original Hellraiser, he was like cool. Like, I liked him as an actor. Doug Bradley. I liked him as Hellraiser.
Oh, how many of these have you seen?
I've seen 2 of them. I've seen like the first one, and then I've seen like one of the straight. I think I've seen Hellraiser Hellseeker.
See, is this like the only big horror franchise that has gone straight to video? Because I'm pretty sure like all the Friday the 13th, all the Halloweens released in theaters, all the Nightmares released in theaters, all the Screams released in theaters. I
don't know if this was ever considered a big franchise. I know the first one.
I don't know. I feel like Pinhead's a pretty iconic horror villain. Like if you watch horror at all, you know who Pinhead is.
I mean, you may know who Pinhead is. I mean, we don't fucking know. Name 5 people that you know that have seen Hellraiser.
That I've seen it?
Or no.
You
No, who?
and no one else.
Me and nobody. Oh my god, I was the only one who's seen it?
That I know
Fuck,
that I've seen it, yeah.
I spent a lot of money on that movie then, because it made like $1 billion or so, or $1 million. Or no, they made 14.6.
Dang. Yeah, okay, maybe it was never. Well, I mean, I told you, like, Friday the 13th, or not Friday, God. Nightmare on Elm Street was, like, the only big horror franchise I've never checked out, and you were like, have you seen the Hellraiser movies? I was like, fuck no.
I'm trying to find out how many of them went straight to video versus how many of them got theatrical releases. But I can't fucking find any. My cat just... Oh, wait, what the fuck? In April of 2020, a television series adaptation of the franchise was announced to be in development. Mark Vanderheer and Michael Daughtry will serve as the main writers, while David Gordon Green will serve as a director. On several of the episodes, the series will serve as an elevated continuation and expansion of the film series. All of those guys will serve as executive producers alongside Danny McBride, Jody Hill, Brandon James, and Roy Lee. What the fuck is Danny McBride doing with the fucking Hellraiser franchise?
I don't know, he worked on the fucking new Halloween movies.
Did he really?
Yeah, and I hate the last one so much. Halloween Ends is garbage. It's hot fucking garbage.
I've never watched any of the
Halloween movies?
No, any of the new ones. Any of the new ones.
I like the first one enough, and the second one's okay, Halloween Kills, but Halloween Ends is awful. And it just makes no sense from where Halloween Kills ended, where Halloween Ends picks up. It's like a completely different Michael Myers. Like he's completely different than you last leave him. It's like what was the point of showing us that then?
Didn't they like lead everybody to believe the last movie was supposed to be like a face-off between him and what's her name?
Laurie Strode.
Yeah,
and you get like 5 to 10 minutes of that at the end. And that's
what I've always heard, is that's people's biggest issue with it.
The original Halloween has more of a face-off between Michael Myers and Laurie Strode than this did.
Wait, didn't Halloween have a bunch of straight-to-video movies?
I don't know. Did it?
I thought, like, there was a couple after, like, H2O they went straight to video.
What?
Didn't you just rewatch the Halloween franchise, like, last year?
Yeah, that doesn't mean I know if it was released in theaters or not.
You could fucking tell by the quality of the movie if it was, direct to video or not.
Oh, I mean, they looked fine. Let's see, I know the Rob Zombie ones got released in theaters. I know the original got released in theaters. H2O got released in theaters. Oh, Halloween Resurrect? No, I think they've all been released in theaters.
Really? I think you're lying.
I think some of them were only released in America, but they all at least had some kind of theatrical run.
Oh. Well, that's stupid. You know what movie has never been straight to video? Or what franchise has never been straight to video?
What franchise? The Conjuring?
The Star Wars franchise. And the Conjuring franchise. Imagine if you fucking dropped, I don't know, Anakin Skywalker in the middle of the Conjuring. How quickly that movie would have been over.
Can he just kill a demon? Like that he can't see?
No, it'd probably possess him and he would kill him.
No, and then he would just kill the whole family?
And he would kill everybody.
Oh, I see. I know what you mean now.
He seems pretty easy to manipulate. Come on now. So, I mean, if the Emperor can do it, why the fuck can't Bath Salt the Demon do it?
Bath Salt? Have you been calling her that the whole time?
I've been calling it since I said that the movie I would write would be the dad from the first Conjuring versus the Bath Salt Demon. So I'm glad you just now got my joke. We're like 25 minutes removed from that, and you're just now laughing at my amazing joke.
I don't know. I guess I just brushed it off the last time.
Yeah, I say a lot of dumb shit, so it's kind of easy to like not do what I'm saying.
Bath Salt the Demon. Well, Bath Salt's back in hell now, though, so I don't know how you're gonna get her back.
If they did, okay, let's say they do make a fourth Conjuring movie. How would you want that to be like the end of Ed and Lorraine, or how would you want them to do it?
I mean, if it's the end of Ed and Lorraine, I kind of hope it's just the last Conjuring movie.
Well, no. Let's say they make a.
Well, I'm not saying the last like Conjuring universe movie. I'm just saying the last Conjuring movie.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. If they make a fourth one, how would you want them to do it? Would you want them to end the Conjuring like movies and end Ed and Lorraine, or would you want them to like make one and then just keep fucking churning it out till Patrick Wilson and I forgot her name.
Vera Farmiga.
Lorraine. Yeah. Would you want them to just keep milking it till they're like the same age that Ed and Lorraine actually are?
I mean, it honestly just depends. I just want them to do whatever they want to do because if the actors aren't into it, it's not going to be good.
I don't believe that to be true.
I don't know. If Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga don't want to do this anymore, then they don't have to.
Well, I don't think Ben Affleck really wanted to do Justice League, and that movie was amazing.
Zack Snyder's Justice League isn't bad.
Well, I'm not talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Oh!
It's too long.
You're talking about Justice League Warworld.
Yeah! We did an episode on that where we talked about how amazing it was.
Yeah! Go check it out.
Yeah. It's not either one of us just bashing it for like an hour.
No, we definitely don't bash the movie. It was a few episodes ago. Just, go give it a listen.
Yeah, go give every episode a listen.
Yeah,
especially the ones where we talk about wrestling, because that encourages us to watch wrestling.
Oh, yes. You can find us on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, anywhere else you listen to your podcasts. Do you want to grade The Conjuring?
Ooh, yeah. How do you want to grade it? Ooh, I'll let you make up something this time.
How many claps would you give this movie?
Oh, 100.
100 claps. I agree.
Yeah.
It's a very good horror movie. It's one of my favorite ever, and probably always will be, just because, like I said, the atmosphere is incredible, and it's unique to this film. Like it doesn't translate to another movie or anything.
If you were going to recommend somebody a horror movie to watch, would this probably be the one you just easily, just off the top of the dome, just first one to come off the mind to recommend?
This or Halloween, probably, or It Follows, which I really like. One of those three.
You really like the STD movie?
Yes, it's good. Do you not?
I'm telling you, man. I've never watched it, but it seems it's like so easily fixable. Just they'd have like a Reddit thread, and it's just like, hey, sleep with Jody on this day, and Jody, you sleep with Tim on this day, and Tim, you sleep with Kara on this day, and we just keep passing it around. Everybody's like, oh, okay, and they just do that for the rest of their lives till they die.
That sounds awful.
How awful? You can keep the motherfucker for like 2 months, can't you?
No, not really. It comes out to you immediately.
Oh. Oh.
So, you basically gotta just bang it out and get the fuck out of Dodge. And hope they don't bang you.
Oh, so the bang...
See, the thing with it passing on, you gotta be careful about who you bang, because they might have this fucking demon.
Well, then just don't bang anybody if you know you got a demon. Oh, I guess that's a... Is this movie just like...
Social commentary? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. STDs.
Basically, yeah. It's good, though.
Oh, well. I don't like social commentary.
Oh, wow.
You know what I do like?
WWE?
I like the movie... Yes, and I also like the movie Prey.
You like the movie what?
Prey.
Prey? Oh, yeah, Prey is dope. I'm glad you showed me that movie.
Yeah. Man, I was watching clips from that movie the other day. If you've never seen Prey, Prey.
It's so sick.
Hey, you like fucking bullshit, like dates and stuff? Find out when the fucking Predator comes out. Let's do a Predator episode one of these days. Whenever the fucking next birthday for the Predator is.
Oh, it was 1987, so it's like, I can't do math right now.
Well, if it was 87, it would be 35. It
would have been 35 last year.
Oh, okay. He'll be 36 this year.
But yeah, no, I prefer Prey over the original Predator, like leaps and bounds. I mean, I don't mean to say that I hate the original Predator, but I like it. I like it enough.
Prey is just a better movie.
No, Prey is sick. Like I wasn't as invested in the original Predator. Like I don't think it's as narratively driven. I think it's kind of just more dependent on like, oh, this is the Predator and he can do some cool shit. And Prey has like more of an actual plot and premise around it. And
yeah,
you get to spend more time with, like, the side characters actually matter. Like, it kind of just felt like they were all expendable in the first one, besides Arnold.
Well, it felt like Arnold and the girl at any point, the girl that was with him, it felt like everybody else could die at any point except for those two. And guess what? Everybody died except for those two. Also, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. The Predator was a physically dominating presence in that movie. But when you first watched the Predator movie, did you not think Arnold Schwarzenegger could walk up to that thing and probably put it in a chokehold and kill it?
He'd probably punch a hole through its head.
Dude, he's just fucking jacked. Versus in Prey, you got like this 5'6" little Native American girl, and she's got to like use her head because the Predator's like standing at 10 feet tall.
Yeah, and I just love how you see in that movie
He picked
that,
up a fucking grizzly bear.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that. I love how the Predator, like, it kind of shows you more about what the Predator is all about too. Because in the first movie, unless I'm just not remembering it, I don't remember them like showing you that the Predator only targets you if it thinks you're a threat.
I don't. I want to say they don't really show that until the second.
Yeah, okay. I don't remember it in the first one at all. So, like, I didn't realize that was a thing until I saw Prey.
Well, unless there's, like, a deleted scene or something where, like, the Predator's scanning one of them villages, you know, that all them people are being held captive, and he just kills everybody except for the captives.
Yeah.
Then I don't think that they showed that in this movie. But what I liked about Prey was the fact that he does, like, the hierarchy scale. Like, you can see him going through, like, who rules everything on Earth.
Yeah.
You know, it goes like he looks at like the bunny, and then he looks at like the snake, and he kills the snake, and he kills the wolf, and then he kills the bear, and he's just like slowly going up trying to find out who's the top dog. Then he finds humans, and he's like, oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah, and I won't spoil it for anyone that has not seen Prey. Go check that shit out.
It's very, very good.
It's on Hulu for anyone that isn't aware.
Did it get a theatrical? Yeah, it did get a theatrical release, didn't it?
I don't think so.
Did it not? Was that really? Oh, wow.
I know, it's a shame that it didn't.
Hulu knocked it out of the park then with that.
No, it definitely deserved a theatrical release. It was fucking.
I would have
went
to theaters just to watch it. That's probably one of the only movies that I've watched other than like Infinity War. Right? Remember when we were supposed to go watch Infinity War for the second time, and you fucking slept through the time we were supposed to go see Dick?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Damn, I'm sorry.
You slept through. We were supposed to go to like a 10 o'clock showing on like a Saturday, and then you slept through.
10 a.m. or 10 p.m.?
Maybe it was 11. It was early. It was a matinee.
Yeah. No, I believe you then. I believe you that I slept through.
Yeah, what a dick. Yeah, because me, you, and Grant went and watched it the first time, didn't we? Oh no! Wait, we had a
few people. AJ was there.
Yeah. Oh shit! Everybody was there.
Yeah, everybody was there. And one of our teachers was there.
Oh yeah, he was. Tried to like hide from us.
Yeah, he's trying to avoid us immediately.
Yeah. What a douchebag! No, I'm just kidding. He was cool.
What if he's listening to this?
You're a douchebag.
Hey, I mean, he did watch Infinity War. Who knows?
Yeah. Hey, brother, you're a douchebag, brother. It's the Macho Man Hulk Hogan coming at you, brother.
Yeah.
My character is the Macho Man and Hulk Hogan put together. Have you heard that MJF promo? That so I don't see a lot of stuff on AEW, but have you seen the thing with Adam Cole and MJF? How they're like a team or something?
They're a team? No, I've not seen anything.
Let me give you a whole quick little rundown. They faced off for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, and Adam Cole lost. I don't know how he lost, but he lost. Well, then they got stuck together. They were building for another match, but then they got stuck together in this like tag team tournament. So they go through this tag team tournament, and they're like, kind of resentful for each other. And then they do this whole like friendship kind of bonding thing. Well, MJF has slowly turned face during this whole thing. So they faced off in the AEW for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, and MJF lost on the match. Well, at the end of the match, Adam Cole turned around and was like, "Do what you got to do," because he figured MJF was about to turn on him. Well, Adam Cole had his eyes closed, and then he kind of opened one and turned around, and MJF was standing there with the title, and he dropped the title and he gave Adam Cole a hug. And so it's like, holy shit, MJF didn't fucking turn on him. That's fucking crazy. And so now they're building. You remember how I told you they're going to like Wembley in London, and they were like having problems like selling tickets or some shit like that for a while.
Yeah.
To completely sell it out. So the headliner of the event is going to be Adam Cole versus MJF for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Well, now it's going to be on like the pre-show. They're going to face off for the ROH World Tag Team Championships. That's what they're going to face off for. So they're probably going to win that. But Adam Cole, before he told MJF that that's what they were going to do, he's like, oh, you want to do a promo battle before the big pay-per-view? Oh, yeah, that's so cool. And he says, you're so skinny and white that Hulk Hogan would have snorted you back in the 80s.
That's great.
Yeah. And then MJF goes on this whole rant before that. He's like, y'all must have heard how I called the Midwest mid. Have you heard his mid promo before?
I don't think so.
It's just him basically saying everything in the Midwest is mid. So, yeah. He's like, and I just want to let you all know that footage is heavily doctored and taken out of context. And everybody starts cheering. But yeah.
That's funny.
There's that.
So, yeah, that's...
MJF is a delight.
I'm going to have to look that up, though, because I feel like that's going to be weird at first, seeing MJF as a face. Because he's such a good heel.
He's like one of them faces that is like, he's technically a face, but man, he does a lot of heelish things. Like, he's not really actively trying to be a face, but he just kind of isn't being a dick, you know?
Is he gonna, I don't know. Because
I don't know how to describe him as somebody.
I was gonna go to Eddie, but because you know how he lie, cheat still, but he was a face. He just was a face.
And Eddie leaned into the crowd and stuff. MJF is like slowly kind of like leaning into the crowd. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only person I can think of when you say face that like, you know, will do some underhanded things.
Well, I guess you could almost kind of compare him. You know how you never know if Brock Lesnar's a face or a heel?
I guess.
And he like comes out and then he like talks and he's like supposed to be a heel, but he's getting cheers and he kind of does heelish things, but he's still getting cheered. And I guess he's technically a face, but he is just doing heel things.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar's like the anti-hero WWE.
Yeah, that's kind of what MJF.
He's just kind of there. Like he doesn't have a side.
Yeah, he's like not leaning away from anything that a heel would do, but he's, I think, supposed to be a face now.
Yeah, he's not talking shit about the audience or anything, though.
No, not really.
Yeah, that's good. Anyway, this was supposed to be about the Conjuring, but we talked about wrestling for half of it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all good, though. Anyone that wanted to listen to the Conjuring, you heard it if you made it this far, so.
Yeah. Any final words about the Conjuring?
It's great. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorite horror movies ever. It's my favorite James Wan directed movie as of now. Malignant's really damn good, though.
Interesting. But I think Aquaman is my favorite James Wan movie.
Right.
All the rest are bad.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said earlier.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said earlier. Oh, since you got a lot of hate for us talking about this one time, would you say that Jason X is better or worse than The Conjuring?
Much worse.
Much worse?
Yes.
Interesting. It's the 10th installment of a franchise. What more can you expect?
I don't know. Maybe for them to stop making them at their shit.
Yeah. If the last three were bad and this one was bad.
But hey, Freddy v. Jason's pretty good, though, and that's what came after Jason X, so.
Yeah. Teach them.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say it's good, technically speaking, but it's a fun watch.
Yeah. There's a lot of boobs in it.
That's true. There is.
Yeah. There is 0 boobs in The Conjuring, so if you're looking for boobs in The Conjuring, I am sad to say there are no boobs in The Conjuring.
Yeah, sadly not.
But
hey,
that's
you can find those wherever you find them.
Yeah. To the left, to the right, up, down. Hey, you have, what 10% of your viewers are female?
Yeah. That. According to YouTube, yes.
If you're part of the 10%, let him know. That way he can start making Barbie content.
Yes, let me know.
Because what's it?
Talk about Barbie on the show.
Yeah, because apparently every female loved the Barbie movie.
I think just everyone loved the Barbie movie. That's what I've been hearing.
Well, I've seen the opposite. I've seen like guys hated it because Ken was a bitch, but women loved it because Ken was a bitch. So I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea either. I was just kind of saying that. Just because it's made a fuck ton of money, obviously. You know, IP sales. Mario and Barbie has proven that this year.
Didn't you hate the Mario movie?
It sucked. I hated it. Okay,
really?
I wouldn't say it sucked. Like, if you're a Mario fan, I don't think you'll dislike it. But there's like no actual narrative to the movie. It's just like, yo, this is Mario, and we're gonna like race now. We're gonna do all this shit you see in the games, and yeah, Mario's just like rescuing Luigi. That's the whole fucking movie.
Wait, why isn't he rescuing Peach?
He's teaming up with Peach to rescue Luigi because like they get transported into the mushroom world because they're just plumbers in New York, and Luigi gets abducted by Bowser. Yeah.
Okay, maybe this movie isn't as good as I thought.
No,
I heard a lot of people like it.
Dude, Donkey Kong's in the movie more than fucking Luigi is. I don't know why you have a Mario movie where his brother's in less of it than a character that's not even a Mario character.
He's a Mario character.
Donkey Kong? Is he?
Yeah.
He originated in Mario?
I don't know if he originated in Mario, but he is a Mario character.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's in the Mario games, I thought.
Maybe. I mean,
I
know
like
Nintendo owns both of them, so I'm sure, probably.
Well, maybe I'm just thinking of them like that because I played a lot of Super Smash Bros. When I was younger.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And like,
I never got into Mario, so you might be right.
I might be. I'm just used to being right. Oh, that's where we can end it there. Me being right. Don't you dare fucking correct me if I'm wrong. If you correct me, I will come to your house. I won't do anything, but I'll come to your house. I'll fucking release the bath salt demon on you.
Oh, you heard it here first. Don't do anything. Don't cross this man. Or
yeah,
you'll have to face the bath salt demon
on speed dial. Yeah.
We'll be back next time talking about probably something random, though.
Ooh, maybe Barbie.
Or maybe bath salt.
Ooh, maybe bath salt. Wait, what?